has a story about DEI, the ones that have spoken so far. I respect that. I respect their journey and the stories that they have told today. And I ask that they respect mine. I rise today so that I may share with you my story of overcoming life challenges without DEI programs. Not of overcoming life challenges through DEI programs, but through dedication, grit, hard work, and setting high standards for myself. I was born in Alabama during a time of deep division and even segregation. My parents instilled in me the core values of grace, empathy, strong character, hard work, and most importantly, my parents focused on what my future would look like, not my parents' past. They always looked forward, not backwards. And my parents never wanted their life to be put on my shoulders the way it would have been too heavy to bear. They never wanted to hinder my future, as they saw a bright future for me. My parents wanted me to succeed on my merit, not the color of my skin. My parents told me, and I'm sure other parents told you guys, that you can be anything that you want to be. You dream it, you can do it. You work hard, it can get done. These values fueled my journey and inspired me to join the United States Army. I joined the United States Army for the first time as a private in 1980. I returned to the military once I got out, got my degree in political science, went back in as a commissioned officer in the rank of second lieutenant in 1989. At that time, being a female in the Army, it was challenging. I faced every obstacle head on with an unwavering work ethic and a firm commitment to the defense of our Constitution and our nation's security. Guess what? I completed my mission. I retired in 2010 with over 28 years of service, and I retired as Lieutenant Colonel. My achievements were not given to me. I worked with one of those promotions. I worked hard and steadfast to the commitment that was greater than myself. I achieved it by applying the values my parents instilled in me. They told me if you work hard, have honor, perseverance, you will be okay. Now I stand before you and say this: DEI is not going to be the force of the future that shapes our doctors, lawyers, and our military officers. We need here in South Carolina a meritocracy. We need to reward talent, hard work, and determination. I am not going to allow anyone to measure my success by DEI. It is not based on my identity. It is based on my hard work. I hope for a future where we have an environment where our young people rise to success because of their group affiliation, not because of their color, and because they have earned every bit of it. We must build a South Carolina where a child can be inspired to greatness. Not because of quotes and mandates, but because they have empowered themselves to be the best version of themselves. Let's move forward with policy that uplifts individuals' efforts and honor them with dignity of hard work. Let's honor the values that have built our state and nation, values that transcend race, sex, and background. To Together, let's emphasize the importance of commitment and character. Now, as we build a stronger, more prosperous South Carolina, let's work together to make that happen. Now, I want to share with you something I read. I read a statement that said, "We believe these founding documents demand freedom, justice, and opportunity for all Americans in full and equal measure, regardless of who you are, what you believe, or where you live." As for me, I do not choose to be a common man. I choose to become common. I choose to work very hard. If I seek opportunity, not security, I want to take a calculated risk to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I am determined. I will not trade my freedom or dignity for a handout. I will work. I will never cower before a master, say my God. It is my heritage to stand erect, proud, and unafraid, to think and act for myself, enjoy the benefits of my creations. I was born free. I am who I am because of my mother and my hard work. I have told you my truth today, and I tell you this as I stand here as a Republican. The first Black female Republican